Hi guys, it's me, just Flintstone again. And for this video, I have a very special thing I want to say. Happy 248th birthday to America. Yay! This will make America slightly younger than my uncle. And if you tell him that, he probably will kill me, so don't even tell me about it. Anyway, for this Independence Day, or as many Americans know it, the 4th of July, I will talk about a very famous movie from 1996 in particular, known as Independence Day, where we all declared to our alien invaders, fuck you. Or somebody else says, up yours. Now, I gotta admit, for an alien movie, especially from that time period, the 90s, this movie kicks ass. Okay, we kicked some alien tail back then, even though at first it was pretty overwhelming odds against us, which makes a lot of sense. But I'll get into it when I get to that. But let me just say that Roland Emmerich, the guy that directed this movie, really knows how to please us as far as the movie goes. The effects are brilliant. They hold up even today, with some slight CGI problems there. I'll get into that too when I get into that. But for right now, this movie is basically a big budget B movie with stars like Will Smith, Judd Hirsch, Vivica A. Fox. Jeff Goldblum is one of my favorite actors of all time. Harry Connick Jr. has a minor role in it too. Harvey Fierstein too. And Robert Loggia was that. And don't forget about one of my favorite presidents of all time, Bill Pullman. Yes, I will be doing eventually. I will be doing my scenario for what would happen if Donald Trump were president during the alien invasion. With all these legal aliens. So, not now, but I will be doing it eventually because it'd be funny as all hell. So basically, we have they do it like day by day, so July 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, which just so happens to be America's birthday back in 1776, which I may be old, but I haven't lived through that. My uncle has though, but still, besides that. So this movie was influenced by several other movies, which I'll get to in a moment. But one thing that you noticed first was that in the movie you see the moon landing site and the big flag of peace for all and stuff, which is definitely overshadowed by this giant thing, like a small moon type of spacecraft. And it's pretty huge. It's so huge that when you're on it, the little sister ships or actually block out the radar and make it all red and stuff. But inside that, the thing is massive. The Mets round disc, which I gotta admit is kind of nice deviation from the whole round saucer type that you might see in movies and stuff. It looks more like a dome with fangs underneath it. It's quite unique in that regard, because usually all ships like that are usually like a symmetrical or round or something, or a complete sphere or whatever. So it's nice to see that it's kind of like oblong or misshapen or whatever, like the Quasimodo of the spacecraft. So they also show that this thing makes a metaphorical dark shadow over what arguably one of the humanity's greatest achievements, space flight. And it's like we're like nothing compared to the people, the alien monsters, which is true. So then they also show the giant thing coming across the space and casting a large shadow. It really reminded me heavily of A New Hope, solar episode 4, A New Hope, where they had the big Star Destroyer coming across the screen, and it's massive, which we made fun of in Spaceballs, but whatever. So they also are destroying our satellites to limit our communication skills and whatnot. So then they end up quickly dispatching little sandals of doom to all the major population areas around the world. And it ends up bigging down right there, like 15 miles across, or I don't know how many kilometers that is, because I'm South American. But it is quite fascinating to see that the mothership stays in orbit, which makes sense because, it really reminds me of when conquerors came over from the European countries to take over American colonies and whatnot, in that the big ship would come like the offshore in relative safety, and the other conquering ships would come in and decimate the native population, which is much like what happened here. Like they're basically a bunch of little guests that take over everything, consume all the natural resources and whatnot, or given civilization. So what happens is, and I'll get more into that. I like all of them too. Now what happens is that you send these giant UFOs type ships that are more traditional in the flying saucer mentality. But with them, they have more of a noticeable feature, and they take it in the front with a pillar in front to out of the front of the ship. Now, I originally thought that this was like more or less back of the ship, and that column there was supposed to be the rudder of the ship when flying, and that the smooth side was more the go forward method. The go forward part makes sense, but I guess not. alien technology is weird. So anyway, they have they also come with minty green shielding, which I'm actually surprised that the humans are very surprised by this, because it would make sense that the dealing with solar radiation, debris, meteor showers, planetary bombardment, something like that. So it would make a lot of sense for an interstellar or intergalactic species to have that on the ship for their own protection. Now, with that, they can obviously withstand our nuclear weapons, most powerful and most deadly weapons that have been built by the Handman, as showcased by Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So, I could just imagine that when they actually are hit by the bomb and the shield were to take one of the damage away from it, that they would laugh like the aliens from Mars Attack Crew. Ha 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 ha! Look, they did them with those kid toys. And that's very funny. But now that I think of it, they have personal type shields on the individual spacecraft, and they have the shields on the big craft. But we never actually see any major shielding on the main on the big mothership for whatever reason. That's kind of suspicious a little bit. So anyway, this movie had a massive cast. Yeah, it's like Randy Quaid, Jeff Goldblum, Judd Hirsch, and if you didn't know he was Jewish, he makes it very clear that he's Jewish. Which at the end they have like a big prayer circle and stuff. When the army guys want to get in on the game and stuff, and he says, "But I'm not Jewish." So this says, nobody's perfect. That's real funny. I mean, I'm not Jewish, but I find that very funny and very cute. But anyway, you have Randy Quaid plays the guy that is very traumatized by his supposed alien abduction, and people always make jokes of that, said that he was sexually abused by the aliens. Now, this is funny to me because, we don't know whether he was or was not, but I'm gonna say no, just for the sake of being clean and stuff. But in the movie, the rest of his redneck comrades always make fun of him for that. Did they do this to you? Did they sexually assault you and stuff like that? Do you want to talk about it and stuff? And that's a rumor start, stuff like that. So then, by the time that at the end of the movie, he's like, they keep saying this stuff about him, and then it eventually gets to be the point where I think he actually believes it, or it might have been something that he repressed somehow, and that he didn't want to tell anybody about what happened, to the point that he said that the aliens were before he killed them, like, up yours, and hello boys, I'm back. And this is funny to me because as we've seen like Gulf sequel movie, kind of assume from this one that even though these aliens are like popular in the universe and stuff. They're not the only species. So for all we know, Randy Quaid's character could just be, could just be projecting himself onto other people, onto other species. Like, for example, this might not be the only species of alien that is out there. That's what I assume from the first movie. And that there might be other weaker species. But, just to assume that one alien species is the same as the next one is kind of, xenophobic, if you ask me. Like, they could be aliens out there, like, the H.R. Geiger's, Alien Menace, or the Predator, or, say, it could be like something like the Planet of the Apes monsters that look like us, or a stage of our evolution, or say, like the Brutes from Halo, or the Saiyans from Dragon Ball Z, or something like that. They could be a variety of aliens. And then we got all the aliens from the Star Wars franchise, or Star Trek, or you get the idea anyway. So it's funny because the alien mothership, the primary attack, basically looks like a big anus. So it's kind of like by jamming his chin up their rectum, and when they were shooting the weapon, it's kind of like saying, I'm getting you back for probing me or whatever. Which is like really funny. I mean, you would think that an advanced alien system would have like this, when they would have better encryption technology. I'll get to that soon enough. Number two, you would think that they would have a faster primary weapon, that thing with a giant laser beam and kill everybody and stuff. And number three, you think that they would have they probably would recognize that there's just like a glaring weakness in there, otherwise impenetrable the impenetrable ship and stuff. You would think that they would have some kind of shielding or better protection from pilots, missiles, and whatever and whatnot. Also, it's a matter when they shot that big cruise missile with nuclear payload onto it, and you see the big flash and stuff, that could easily taken out their shield. Like with the Halo universe, they could have just hit it with a plasma bolt and stuff and knocked out their shield. You wanted to hit it with another missile altogether, another very powerful missile. They could easily taken down the ship or did significant damage to it, with it being with the defenses being down, and then with the that minion style APC unit there, that little tank there. Anyway, it could make like that. They could report that the ship was destroyed and stuff. So anyway, they showed these various characters on the planet Earth, like you see Vivica Fox, which is Will Smith's fiance, girlfriend and fiance, and she's a stripper. And thing is that he isn't allowed to become a space pilot for that reason, because of being a stripper. Now I can understand if he would be a prostitute, that would be an issue, but a stripper is, even though it's not the most glamorous work in the world, it still wouldn't be prevent anyone from becoming any promotions or anything like that. So yeah, that's kind of a stupid idea, a stupid concept. But I love when they have like a movie and then they have everyone else looking at these these UFOs and stuff in the air and stuff, and it's like, and then you got one guy or two guys in this case, Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum, just going about their day and stuff, and then there's like holy crap, we should really do something about this. Now, they also have Randy Quaid and his children. And one guy's little wise ass. The other one's always sick, and the daughter is, well, same girl from Mrs. Doubtfire, but she's a bit of a slut in this one. And the guy, Randy Quaid, is, the guy that was approved by aliens at one point. He's like taking them around in an RV and stuff, and he's, for lack of a better term, super drunk all the time. And the kids watching the one, I think that he's watching the original The Day the Earth Stood Still, which is a good movie. But my question is, what kid watches a movie that's black and white from the 50s? No kid, no self-respecting kid from the 90s would watch something that old. I mean, I never watched that. Nowhere I knew what that kind of stuff either. Even kids that were from the 90s and the 80s never watched that stuff. So anyway, then we go into the actual alien the giant ships and going into orbit, into the atmosphere. Now, I really like the way they do this, because they make it like a celestial event, or dare I say even like a religious event, because these things look like they're coming in from divine, it's like a divine disturbance. Like you see like a bunch of clouds and stuff. You see like a bunch of angry flames coming out of it and stuff. It's kind of like what you would expect from like a doomsday, like, you know, the end time of the near and stuff. You know, God coming down to smite everybody and stuff. Which you do have a guy that does that. The end is near and stuff like that. Now, as far as threats go, as far as powers go, I would consider aliens like down here. And then above them would be like divine angels and divine whatever creatures and whatnot. That's my own personal belief system. But you guys comment on that below. So anyway, they come in, start to, they don't really do anything for right now. They just set their pieces all around the world in strategic locations like New York, LA, Moscow, Hong Kong, even Antarctica. Nobody cares about Antarctica, but Rio de Janeiro, possibly Miami, Paris, all the big major areas of population. And it's funny because only one guy, David Levinson, played by Jeff Goldblum, can figure out, you know, why they're doing this, and can find a signal that the UFOs are using their own the Earth's own satellites to communicate with each other, which is pretty clever if you ask me. They're using their own technology against us, with like other movies too. So, which we reversed later on in the movie, but besides that, they also have Harvey Firestein in this movie. You know who he is. The gay guy from Mrs. Doubtfire, and the gay guy from one of the guys from Mulan and Mulan 2. I like him. I will say this right now, that I don't think that he deserves to die the way he died. I don't think he deserves dying in a big fireball, which is ironic because being a fire scene, but whatever. So they showed the machines, the chips going into these population centers, and then people are like going to meet these creatures like on top of rooftops and the streets and whatnot. Say like, welcome to Earth, ET and stuff. And it's real funny because upon watching this movie, I saw someone with a sign that said, "Remember me?" Now that's real funny. That's real funny. You kind of remind me of that part, that SNL skit where they have Kate McKinnon playing the woman that was a big alien that had rough alien sex with them, and that was really funny to me for some reason or another. So remember me? That was very funny. But it was even more funny that and they end up blowing them up. The alien then blown these alien people. And it's funny that the humans try to do a helicopter type of contact with the aliens by using a very unique helicopter system where they flash lights. So in other words, and the aliens attack them. So by doing the light show, it could always mean, fuck you to an alien speak. There are many other ways to communicate with aliens like this, like the first contact movement, like they could do binary code, they could do Morse code, could do a bunch of mathematical symbols. Because mathematics are like universal, but they don't do the logical thing. And it's funny because when the aliens first came to us, you see the guys, we could in the middle of the night go into the office in the underwear and their robes and stuff, and they do the route still. That means that to repeat still that we don't know, we have no earthly way of producing that, no satellites or anything like that. Also, you get an appearance of the guy from The Mummy and the guy from Speak, Michael Jordan's father, or whatever. So then you see these aliens, they kill us and stuff. They kill the troops and stuff. Okay, maybe innocent and like in Mars Attacks. Another good B movie in the modern era. So you see it in them going up there, destroying everything, and then they put this the ships over American landmarks, American seas, and then it's like, and then they fire the weapons at the seascapes, and they kill a bunch of people. Now, the thing is that, first of all, what made you think that it was a good idea to subway them and all that? Number two, like when they open up the big anus on the ship, and they're like, whoa, wow, totally bad, man. But then when the light comes down, they're targeting them and stuff, and then the big energy bits are like, the people on the towers are like, uh-oh, maybe this wasn't so good after all. And then they go kaboom. No, I really like the effect on this movie because you do like everything that they go a bit miniature and practical because they show all the practical effects of the cars, the towers, everything getting blown to pieces. The White House was epically awesome. The best of democracy, of humanity, of a government getting blown up in 2 seconds. Really, really cool. This cover is awesome. Now, I should say that I watched the extended version, 2.5 hours worth, and yet it is real awesome. Real good fireworks display, if you will. Then everyone's pissed off that the aliens did this, and that we didn't provoke the attack. Much like the Native Americans were pissed off that we invaded the land and cut down the trees and dig up the earth. But we didn't care. White people didn't care. They would get bugs to them. Much like the aliens don't care about humanity because we're like bugs to them. But whatever. Now, there's a very important scene in the movie. Very crucial. Which they have a very gay fight with her kid in going into a tunnel, and then seeing this big fireball come out to them, and then they go into the side door on the tunnel side, and then they decide to outrun the flame into there. And what's even dumber is that they call out for the dog to come in to the tunnel too. And the dog just happens to run across multiple lanes of traffic, backed up traffic, and then go into the tunnel too for safety. Now this is a number of reasons, but you kill Harvey Weinstein, and God knows how many other people, but yet one dog survives the whole ordeal. Hell, even the first lady dies later on in the movie. But yeah, then we there's only so many reasons to say the dog's living, because a fireball will not just politely go past the window wall. A fireball will just consume everything in the pathway, and it'll go into any side door and roast any tasty humans that the aliens consume. I don't even know if they eat humans, but whatever. But yeah, that's pretty funny and stupid that they just eat the mutt. I mean, I can understand if they shut the door, or if the explosion knocked a big vehicle in the way so the fire couldn't get into it. But to have an open door like that, it's just plain stupid. Just like in Twister when they did that with the people there, and the stone door was open and the wind could get in there, but it was harmless. They didn't suffer someone to scratch on them. Well, whatever. You can move on with it. So the president, probably Bill Pullman, is just a really good president, if you ask me. Even though some of his decisions were kind of stupid. But, during this whole thing, he's like kind of passive on it until, well, I'll get it figured out. There's a lot to cover in this movie. Sorry if I have something that order and stuff. But, you see, Will Smith and Hancock Jr. are over there in the military base. They're willing to eat his ass. So they decided to dig with the rest of the platoon or whatever, go out and get him. And he has to go fight with the alien creatures in the little ships with minty green shields on them. And this is a real funny quote I'm going to say hello, where Will Smith is ducking and dodging in his own Air Force plane and stuff, and saying that, "Oh no, you did not shoot that green shit at me. You could easily put that in here. I mean, it wouldn't be so funny. And it's such a good reference for that ever." So then you see the aliens dogfighting with him and stuff. And this is before they found the weak point of the ship, of the sister ship, I should say, the dog ship. So then he's ducking and dodging in the canyon, because Hancock Jr. ended up being killed. And they had this one ship against Will Smith's ship. And they're dodging in the canyon and stuff like that. This is the one part where I see that the CGI doesn't quite match up good with the background. Because I can see the blue screen or the green screen or wherever it was. So they show that. And they found that enough to show Will Smith the maneuvering capability of these ships. And it's funny because with fuel, he runs low on fuel. And meanwhile, he's still ducking, dodging, and going under bridges and stuff like that, under rock pillars and stuff like that. You would think that having low fuel would affect the maneuverability of the plane, but apparently not. So then he ends up going over to he crashes his ship and his plane parachutes out, and then the alien ship crashes into the rock face, pretty much on top of the rock face. But you would think that the shield would cover it. Now, Will Smith ends up finding the alien creature in the little space pod there. There he is. They would have it, but the Funko Pop went up to reveal the gushy little alien inside, but no. He just this. And he just marked as alien. complete with the incision team on here. So then they show it like riding around with all the time. Now Will Smith, we all know that he's known for slapping Chris Rock now, but back then he fucking punched the alien right in the face, knocking him out. He says, that's what I call close counter. That was awesome. This is way back when one-liners were popular back then, the action stars. So he knocked him out. He takes him to Area 51. Kind of like that. Well, everyone knows what Area 51 is now. But, he just happens to run into Randy Quaid and the rest of the convoy of RVs and stuff. So they go into Area 51 with the president too. He's like, we have to be clean. We have to be. There's a process to do it and stuff. And the president just open the door. Let me in. Let me examine these creatures. Let me interrogate them. So, like a boss, he does this. So, the creature that Will Smith knocked out is not really knocked out. It's just it's sleeping. So while they're operating, he wakes up and he grabs Doctor, which is played by Brett Spiner, by the throat. Because these creatures evolved not to use vocal cords. Now, my question is, how would the aliens be able to transmit their own thoughts through Brett Spiner? Where they say no peace and all this other stuff too. Also, I noticed that there was a health problem with his internet there because in real surgery, when you have that long hair and stuff, you put your hair into a bun or something, and then you cover with a hairnet to prevent contamination and whatnot. But his hair, as well as the other women nurses there, are loose. It reminded me of me when I had long hair that I would just let dangle beneath my sunglasses and whatnot. So there was that. So the alien tried to do the same thing to Bill Pullman as he did with Brett Spiner, trying to face him with like high pitched noise and whatnot. So then Bill Pullman realized what the aliens are trying to do, trying to take over everything. And then move on to the next part. I remember that Mars Attack, there was a quote that said that high technology signified intelligence, therefore peaceful intentions. And well, that couldn't be farther from the truth because Native Americans again versus American colonists, conquerors, and then got this movie where he went a billion miles, a billion years, and they saw some shit, which kind of makes sense the more I think of it, but whatever. So it takes a personal attack on the president to actually nuke the bastards. Let's nuke them. That's what they got. The guy going with the cruise missile and stuff with no accurate alien fighters, mind you, because you don't have big action sequence, but I'm sure that it's nuclear off like the alien fighters over there, so that they would have been taken out by the nuclear blast. I don't think that the shield would be powerful enough to withstand a nuclear bomb. I think that would be more reserved for like bigger ships. So anyway, now this actually does make sense in a lot of ways that if alien dispute technology did come from planet Nemesis, so outside the solar system or whatever, if they would trump it, they would kill us at first. But because we're humans and we refuse to die so easily and we're stubborn like jackasses, it makes sense that in a war of attrition that we would eventually come out on top, because the price of their losses would be so great that they couldn't replenish their soldiers as readily, even though they're planning to a million soldiers for a full-on invasion. Once we found out the weak points, we could kill them easily. And then later on, when we take them, the mothership is more easy to take care of them. But that makes more sense. It's kind of like the Vietnam War, that at first we looked like the United States they were winning. Then the surprise attack by the 10 defenses and the cost of bringing troops over from across the world was too much for us there, so we lost that war. Same with Britain and the Revolution, that when we came over, that the cost of bringing troops from Europe all the way over to the United States was too costly, so they just figured, let them do what they want. They'll come crawling back to us anyway. Sure enough, we didn't do that. But whatever. So, they end up getting, you probably have a good laugh at us. So then, they just let us like the first guy to figure this out. And I love when they're on Air Force One and they just make it out when the Washington DC gets blown to pieces, whereas other people weren't so lucky. So they end up going to but this is why we need to build a wall around the United States border, because that way we could protect the United States from illegal aliens. I'm just saying that even though they can fly over the wall, we can still protect the wall. We can still waste millions of dollars or billions of dollars on a wall that means nothing to flying enemies. Because they fly now. So anyway, they have multiple casualties in city-sized form. Paris was destroyed, Moscow was destroyed. I'm sure that every other major city was destroyed around the world, Cairo and all that. By the way, I would love to see at the end of the movie when they show the pyramids and getting involved, in the debris and stuff of the ships. I would love to see what would happen if one of these daughter ships were to crash into one of the pyramids, seeing what would happen. And it would be funny if they had like a reference to conspiracy theory about the construction, like you know, um, I could imagine the alien probably saying, "Oh my God, the alien destroyed my math's work," or they crash it and do my vacation home or something like that. Now, not down the Area 51, they also have which I think why would the Secretary of Defense know about this place, but not the President of the United States? Anyway, they chose that, and then they chose that there's a ship in there, a little ship that Will Smith fly, and that there is no actual technological advancement in the ship. They were able to shoot that and show the encryption technology being defeated by a computer virus, where they really should update their software so that mere Earthlings can't detect them with a simple computer virus. And that's kind of stupid too. More or less like a modern day version of H.G. Wells' World of Worlds. But besides that, you see that you see that they have no addition to the technology. I can explain this to you guys that like for something years, between or maybe 50 years since the capture of this ship versus when the aliens arrived. So, why isn't there any advancement in the technology since then? Well, it's very simple, really, because when this ship came to Earth and it crashed into Earth, that would be like a second or two, considering the time that it would take for the mothership to make it to Earth. So basically, that was like an advanced scout, more or less. So, you know, in the relative time that it took for the mothership to send this craft to Earth, a year or two must have passed for them in relative terms, so that it'd be like a blink of an eye for them, whereas for us it'd be 40 years. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's kind of hard for me to explain, but like for them, it'd be nothing. The time period would be nothing. Whereas by the time it would cross the cosmos, it'd be less of a time gap. Compared to what we see. It'd be like it's like with the ships and it'd be like if the Native Americans were to see a ship come as a scout from Europe, and then they would be disrupted by them and capture the ship and crew and whatnot. And then, like 3 days later, the ship from Europe was sent more reinforcements, but by the time they get to America, South America, and whatnot, it'd be like more or less like more time for the Native Americans, so they would see the same type of ship and stuff. Is what I'm trying to say. Even though the gap was like longer time period. So anyway, the Will Smith goes with Jeff Goldblum to destroy the mothership to infect the ship so that it can relay the computer virus to the other smaller daughter ships, and therefore it would be coordinate attack time of minutes so that they could destroy the other small ships and stuff around the world. A mirror to what happened when the aliens took over our communication satellites and whatever. So I believe them when they said that's been hard to do, to translate everything into other languages around the world, like Bantu, Japanese, Russian, and to coordinate that when only a 2-minute time window is going to be hard to do. So they managed to do it. They managed to take them out. But, like I said, the daughter ships have a weakness that is exposed whenever they fire their weapon. So you would think that all the scientists around the world, all the mathematicians, all the strategy people and whatnot, they will be able to figure that out on their own. But no, it takes American know-how to do it. Because this is Independence Day, goddammit. This is July 4th. It's no longer an American holiday. It's a universal holiday. Unlike Bastille Day or whatever the Russian Revolution period was. But this is an American holiday, damn it. We stand it's one world. Say, fuck you to alien oppressors. I'm sure they probably said that in Vietnam too, but whatever, and on North Korea too. So anyway, Will Smith, Captain Hillary, and David Levinson go up to kill the aliens. Now, that's probably by the technology, by the vastness of it, and that I can succeed in delivering the payload to the mothership, which then trickled down to infect the other ships with the virus. So then the humans coordinate their attack to T and destroy all the ships and stuff. Even though the missiles and whatnot that the people would shoot, you don't actually do that much damage to the actual bigger ships and whatnot. Now, I like the fact that it's so stupid that they had the president going to be in the air with the army. Because let's face it, if the alien do win, the president will not survive the attack. No world leader will do it too. Will survive. But on the other hand, if they do win and the president is killed in battle, we would need to have a new government set up and stuff. And Dog won't be able to do it. May Whitman won't be able to do it either. So got a little problem too. But it's so fun and campy that I give it a pass. So anyway, it's like they on the side when he quit because he's got 1 missile left. Just 1 missile left. And it's like they got to protect this guy. So then he said, let's plow the road, gentlemen, let's plow the road for him. Let's clear the road for him. Let's clear a path for him. And that's real awesome. I wish our president would do that. Yeah, I did say something bad about Joe Biden, and Trump will probably do for opportunity, but then he would chicken out with a lot of men saying, "Oh, my bones are acting up. I can't fly," which in reality, I do give Trump a lot of guff for everything he did so far, but I do believe that he can't fly. Like, I believe that he can't fly a private plane to save his life. Or the roof for that matter. But anyway, they have Will Pullman over there saving it. Saying, pull the rope for the guy, and they do it. There's a little problem with his missile that won't fire and stuff. Which is funny because in the beginning, when he got behind a plane, he would he almost fire a missile at the people. Maybe with the same, maybe with something different. But I love whenever they say Eagle 20 Fox 2. I know the Fox is a type of missile, but you would think they would have more missiles on them than just 4. Or like maybe a bomber or something like that. Not nuclear bomber, because those little missiles won't be able to do jack shit against everything. So they end up David and Kevin Hiller just give the pillow to the enemy, and then they say they do that. And then they shoot, the guy shoot at all the enemies and stuff. Now, it's real funny that when Randy Quaid jams the tip of the plane up the ass of the door ship, like, and makes everything go boom from the inside out. It's really funny. It's really good to me that they show all the big ship in there get blown from the inside, and it's really funny when they show the internal structure being blown up and stuff. And if they had the shield on, and so it'd be funny because it would be like it'd be like the explosion would be contained within the ship itself, within the shield itself. So that's very nice. It's very telling when you see something get blown from the inside out. So then they show that, and then they have Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum being up there being held up by a claw machine for claw. And then they show the alien, the headmaster of the alien race, getting override their system so that they can peer inside the window, and then they hide it behind the seats, and then they open up the cars, and then they're like, we have to do this, we have to complete the mission. And then they're like, okay. So then they shoot the missile at this nuclear missile at the big alien hive there. I have it caught complete with what's called crossbones. And just you think they know what's coming to them? No way in hell. Good night. And then they hit the button, and then it launches, and then hits the alien head itself. Which is nice that they show me a biosuit on, kind of like Mars Attack with the alien and the little speedos. Now, this is kind of stupid, because you would think that, well, because the aliens would regulate their own ship, obviously, in their own thing that they spent 50 or 60 years in the past beforehand. and that not really that big of a change from what they used to. But they would notice a big missile launcher on the bottom of the ship, aimed right at their face. I would notice a big missile in right for me, but that's neither there. So they blew up, and after 30 seconds of them trying to fly away from it, Jeff Goldblum makes the joke of must go faster, must go faster, must go faster. And then Will Smith ends up screaming at the top of his lungs, like, as if screaming, we're gonna make it go faster. Only that was a Jurassic Park reference. But it's like Dragon Ball Z. The higher you scream, the more effort you put into it. Which doesn't make much sense in this case, because the ship is not in his control. Like, it makes sense for Dragon Ball Z, another anime like that, because the person is putting effort from their own body, where the limitations of the ship are not biological in nature. So Will Smith screaming, sorry, won't do anything to make the ship go faster. And he eventually does, as the ship is closing its back door, or front door, whichever you prefer. And all the ships and crashing into it. But I like the way they're like trying to escape their own ship destruction by using like cargo buses and stuff to get out of there. But my question is, why would they close the door on their own people? Number two, that was pretty fast for them to be able to run the transports to get out. Meanwhile, the bomb will only set for like 30 seconds or something. It's a pretty fast response time. Must be a thing. A system in place as what they had as a Sonic Adventure 1 when they evacuated that city. So that everything goes kaboom, and they have it for that it's a big nova explosion, which I would think would be a little bit different if nuclear bomb went off out in space, but whatever. I guess the pattern of the ship might have affected the pattern of the explosion. Kind of remind me of a main death line, so that's kind of appropriate. So you have a gigantic nova explosion, very nice, and the fireworks display is very appropriate for 4th of July. So then they show, like, you say, like, I told you I promised you fireworks. That's Will Smith talking to his doctor, to stepson now. And he said, I told you I would give you fireworks. And sure enough, they gave you fireworks. And with a worldwide affair, too. Even countries that don't like us, they whistle on the 4th of July. So, what was really epic, really awesome, and really happy ending to this. That is until the next movie in line, which came out about 20 years later, which I will not be covering this year because I like to be in a happy mood. I will cover that next year. Hopefully in a new location. But yeah. I like this movie because there were some funny moments in there. Like for example, with Judge Hirsch, and they reprimanded his son for getting into a fight with the president with the president back then, and I love the way he defended his son, saying that he spotted this anomaly probably a couple of days before they decided to attack the humans. And also some romance involved too. For example, the daughter of Randy Quaid was like, I don't want to die a virgin. So then the guy said next to her, if we're going to die a virgin, we're going to die together. And that's actually kind of sweet. And it's funny that all the people there are allowed to go into Area 51, even though it's a top secret black site, which doesn't exist. I know that if a real emergency happened, they wouldn't allow common citizens into the Area 51. And, the fact that, the Hirsch keeps saying, like, we were some meals, we were, all kinds of other Jewish terminology. That's really funny to me, at least. And also, the fact that I like the way they treat the alien threat as being a serious threat to humanity. I like the fact that they confuse aliens for like some kind of divine intervention or a celestial event happening to that's really quite funny. And that would happen in real life. But I don't know if they would make strange clouds out of these alien craft when they come into the atmosphere. I mean, I would assume so because the molecules and stuff of water and stuff in the atmosphere wouldn't be able to get away in time. And with this tremendous velocities of the ship entering the atmosphere, which I like the fact that they show all the height of the skyscrapers as compared to the floating seas. But it dwarfs us completely. Also, if something's coming in that fast, you would think that there'd be a massive sonic boom around the world in various cities and stuff. But nope. Also, like something that's fun, the Keanu Reeves type guy, and during one of the scenes, trying to help out his son, Randy Quaid. He's saying that he needs medicine, he needs it now. He's like putting his fist up against one of the doctor's faces, and then this was like, maybe I should take this guy. He really does care about us. So this is when Randy Quaid had an incredible acting career, before he went full on into Trump territory, which I don't like when celebrities go for any politics, whether they be Obama, Joe Biden, Trump, Reagan, or whatever. I'm not really a fan of that. Because the politician's values get transmitted to the actor or whoever supports them. Like, if you feel like Trump, there are certain characteristics. If you feel like Joe Biden, you pick up on certain characteristics. If you like this person or that person or whatever religion or whatever, you transfer some of their values to you. like a Fox character in this movie, like Harry Jr. Even though he's annoying as well, I still like him. I like the fact that Bill Pullman actually does want to fight back and does do the leading the charge against the aliens, which is by far more braver than people would just say, like, you know, go do this. Meanwhile, I'll stay back in behind a bunker and stuff in safety, because they know that if this would happen in real life, they'd be dead too. The aliens wouldn't just give you amnesty because you're a human leader. They will kill you too. They want you dead. Like the War of the Worlds. So it makes a lot of sense in a lot of cases. The fact of doing a computer virus to the ships doesn't make sense, because you would think that they would have that they can travel a billion miles across the vastness of space, you know, with radiation, debris, you know, wipe out countless civilizations. You would, number one, they would have proper encryption technology. Number two, it would be other civilizations that have done this to try to take them out using the same methods that humans have tried and succeed in. We're not the best civilization in the universe. It's kind of more or less like anthropomorphic, like an anthropomorphic idealization. Like we're experienced with smaller than they are, so we are the champions. So yeah, I love this movie. It's a movie that everyone does it to see, at least once in their lifetime. The second movie can go a certain age, but happy 240th birthday to America. You don't look your age at all. You don't look a day past 200. So, as you can tell, I give this movie my happy face seal of approval for everything, from the stupid moments to to the musical score, to everything about this. It seems Americans are overindulgent to America being America's final solution. It's an American holiday. An American president does this seen and fight type thing, and it's an American that finds out the solution to take him down. Also, I have to question why a kid will be allowed to go into a military base, into the head of Area 51. Now, also, the aliens find out about Area 51, where I would think that would be like the prime target of the alien ships. Besides all the major sea areas, or a military base where they know that humans have captured all the foreign brethren, and all their ships and technology. Only that'd be like number one on the priorities, to get revenge on humans. Now, I have to ask this question too. If the aliens were successful in finding weapons that Area 51 being underground and being within the safety of, say, the mountains, would the mountain actually prevent the destruction from the weapon, from the giant ass laser? That's a good question. And number two, whenever they have the AWACS, which is like a radar ship, a radar airplane for the most part, why couldn't they detect that in this celestial body, in its big clouds and stuff, when the alien ships are first coming into the atmosphere? Wouldn't the AWACS ship plane, be able to determine that there's a big solid mass behind all these clouds? And wouldn't it make sense that they could use like ground radar to detect this ship is like there's a big solid mass behind all this explosions and clouds and stuff? So anyway, I give this masterpiece to now, one thing I noticed about this alien thing is that it's reading 14 plus. Also, that Reagan, when I have the Funko Pop of Reagan from the Exorcist movie, is really 14 plus. Maybe because of the imagery or whatever. But, yeah. I wonder if they're all like that. So anyway, happy birthday to America. Woohoo! And, if you guys like what you see here, you want to see more of my videos on my channel and stuff, like, comment, and share this video. And you can always subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to contact me for future projects and future things on my channel, you can comment or text me at 631-707-3707. Or you can follow me on Twitter at PNelsonPro. Also, if you want, you can reach me at an email address at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I still doing that, like this movie or any of the other troops and stuff. God bless America, all the troops. And also, I hope you enjoyed. I thank you for watching my video dedicated to Independence Day on July 4th, or as many people call this movie, ID4. I don't know how that comes out, but ID4. I'm glad it's not ID5 or ID6 or whatever. So, peace out, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next video. Aloha to all you girls and guys in Instant Lands.